Dear Minister, dear Chairman, distinguished guests, I'm very happy to be here with you, representing ECTA, and I would like to thank the committee for this opportunity to speak with you regarding the European developments in the regulatory framework and in the digital agenda package. I will start with a few numbers. Since our part is called the EU Broadband Challenge, I have included the latest statistics from the European Union regarding the basic KPIs of the European market. We can see that in the left-hand side, we can see that the main improvement in the European Union is coming from the rural areas, while the availability of EU broadband services is coming to almost 100%. The major challenge in the previous 3 years was the rural areas. And the rural areas, a lot of effort was concentrated by the Commission in order to present structural funds. Finally, what did the pro-competitive environment benefit in the NTA space, which is the most important part right now? You will see in the brown trend that in 3 years we have more than 20 percentage points increase on NGA availability. In 3 years, from 48 to 68%. And even for fiber to the home, fiber to the inch, including the fiber to the cable, fiber to the home, there is more than 2 times increase, from 23 to 27. This is the dark blue. It seems that the regulatory framework that we have supporting competition works, and these are the facts. Even the investments in the last, from 2011 to 2015, had increased from 3.7 billion to 8.9 billion, more than 2 times in the US, in the EU, regarding NCA coming from both incumbents and challengers for telecom. Also, we have to stress out that challengers, even if they are cable operators or LLU operators, they have more or less played a catalyst role regarding the development of the market. Then the incumbents have to respond and they create a vicious cycle of investment. Only one slide from the Greek paradigm. You may see that this is the penetration of LLU in the Greek market. You will see that we started in 2006 having 4 times less penetration than the European average. But in 2008, the regulatory framework was set. There was clear, steady, accurate regulatory framework for investors to come and invest in local compartment. This happened in 2008. You will see the trend that in these 8 years, a great development has begun. So we started below Italy, below Portugal, below Spain. Right now, up to 2004, in this artificial data, we're practically reaching the penetration of EU, surpassing the other Mediterranean countries, including Italy, Spain, and Portugal, which are more developed economies up to now. And this happened with 3 major initiatives. And if I am allowed to say something of our experience, is this one. The first one was the regulatory framework was secured and steady from 2008 and more. The first one saw regulatory certainty. The second one was public money. It was EU funding that increased the rural coverage of the alternative operators and the incumbent. So this creates a lot of supply to the isolated areas. Therefore, public money was important. 80 million were given as public subsidies back in 2008 in order to develop this project. Which is, okay, it's a model example. And third one, if I'm allowed to make a commercial comment, bundling. 2-play, 3-play, with mobile, with television, bundling plays the crucial role further penetration of LTE network. In my company, for example, we have achieved a more than 50% bundling of mobile and fixed, which was a number that even consultants back in 5 years they would not believe. They would say bundling mobile and fixed is not so popular, you will achieve a bundling rate of 15%. This, fortunately, didn't get through. We have more than 50% up to now. So three things: regulatory stability, public money, and bundling. So what do we support? What do we need from the new regulatory framework for the digital single market? We would like to have a continuation of the ex-ante regulation. So to avoid all the bottlenecks of the local rules that we have in the European Union. Continue to make the tests, identify significant market players, make the price risk test, and make all the ex-ante tools that we have. The third one is to stimulate further competition with remedies, supplement bundling, local bundling of the NGH. Secure the competition in the market by avoiding oligopolies or joint dominant SMBs. And finally, we need an enforcement of the pro-competitive environment and not a step back to a monopolization. What we are, why this European Association have been created? Because all the challenges supporting the pro-competitive approach should have one voice. Challenges are small companies, they are third in the market, second, fourth, and they have to be united at European level in order to create the adequate lobbying power, in order to create a certain and stable stakeholder for the European Commission and for the governments in the administration in EU. And this is what we practically do. We are influencing the public policy and the regulation by giving structural arguments for supporting competition. So competition, physical access, virtual products by means of NGA, and finally, all the tools that we have in ex-ante. Non-discrimination, cost orientation, transparency, and all the tools that support the pro-competitive environment. Only two things about us, about ECTA. We were established in 1998. It's a pan-European network of alternative operators, both fixed and mobile and TV. We are a non-profit organization, as you know, and our main target is to be the voice of the challenger operator, of the innovative operator in EU, fostering competition and fostering also productivity in the European market. Last but not least, we have to create a secure environment for investors to come in every member state by means of having an adequate regulatory environment, certain, steady, and defined from the beginning. This is a part of our members. We have more than 100 members. You will see all the major EU challenges there. We have Iliad in France. We have Top in England, Tele2. We have also Fastwell in Italy. In Greece, we have both Wind, Fortnite, and ECTA. We have Wind in Italy. All the major operators are in our members. And our recent, we have also consultants like CMS. We have played in Poland the most successful fourth operator now in the country, and the Greek investment there. And our last addition was Netflix. Netflix came to EU, as you know, and Netflix has a lot of common interest by having a competitive environment and more infrastructure in order to stream content. This is our distribution. We have more Central, Western, and North Europe. We have also Vodafone, which is a competitive operator in other countries. And therefore, we have Scandinavians as well, with Tele2 and TDC in Denmark. And therefore, we try to strengthen our voice and be more vocal and more bold in the European arena in in order to define the new telecom sector. Okay, I will not stick to that. We have made a tremendous lobbying effort in all the commissioners, Commissioner Oettinger, Commissioner Vestager of competition, all the Director Generals, Mr. Viola and the other guys. We tried always to support argumentation and rationale in the European framework, and therefore we think that our track record gives us the credibility to contribute even further and further, and especially when we intervene in specific disputes that we have in member states. We have a lot of cases that we intervene, supporting competition and offering the right argumentation for the pro-competitive environment. And closing that, only to read to you what is practically our motto, that we are encouraging the market liberalization and competition, we're supporting the single market, we are promoting the right regulatory conditions in order to drive investment and innovation, and not for any other reason. And finally, we believe that we contribute to achieve high speeds for all the European citizens. Thank you very much.